Hello YouTubers, this is Ultimate Gamer 505. Um, I've been asked to do a charging tutorial multiple times by a couple of people who just want to know how to make their character charge up their power. As you know, charging is where the power goes up, and another example is when you use hit moves and hit somebody on the game, you gain some power, and that's power, and we're going to do some charging. Okay, so first of all, you're going to get all your sprites together. If you don't know how to do that, go see a tutorial on Mugen character creation. Okay, so you're going to make two animations in the air. One's going to be called charge start, or in my case I'll put ST, and charge ED, which basically meant end. I don't know why I put ED, but anyway, name their begin action numbers 730 and 731. If you already have those numbers, set it to a different begin action number that's not already taken. Okay, so you're going to make an animation, and you're going to need a loop somewhere, so it can loop that animation when you are charging. So see, here's mine. That's this first animation, and it'll loop at frame 2, and it does this animation. And we're going to play it. Really simple. And then on the 731, the end charge, I had this animation. Make sure you have your blue boxes set too, so you can be able to be hit while you are charging. Okay, so we got all this together. We have these two animations, charge start and charge end. Okay, we're going to go to the CMD first. Let's do that one first, okay? Okay, so you're going to want to make two commands. Now, you don't have to do this part. You can use a different name, such as hold A, hold B. But if you want to just make it easier to remember, instead of typing hold A, you can make your own commands. So we'll do that one. So you're going to make a command, and you're going to give it a name. I named mine charge. The command is /A, which means you hold the A button. Time 1, normal, like all the other commands. You're going to make another command. This one we're going to use B. You don't have to use these, but you can change them to whatever button you want. Like this could be X, this could be Y, this could be C, this could be Z, whatever combination you want, but the most common one would be A and B. Okay, so we have those commands. We're going to scroll, better yet, let's do find. Charge, forward, keep going, there it is. Okay, so you're going to make a charge state, so state, -1 charge, okay, it's going to be a change state. You're going to go to value 730, or whatever begin action number or state you're going to make with that number, so value 730. Now, you're going to want to enter this in. Trigger 1 equals power less than constant data dot power, power less than power max. Trigger 1 equals command. Now these are the commands we just made. Charge and command, charge 1 together. State type is a stand and control. Okay, so once you have this in your CMD, you're going to want to go to your constants to and make a new state def. This one will be charging. You're going to make it 730. Okay, the type is going to be S, physics is going to be S, you know, standing. If yours is an error, you can change all that. Veil set, he's not going anywhere, so leave that 0, 0. Your animation is going to be 730, which is this, your charging animation, so it'll loop. You don't want any control while you're charging, okay? You don't want no control, so control equals 0. Okay, you're going to add a power add state. Okay, trigger all equals command equals charge, which is the commands we made in the CMD just a while ago, and command equals charge 1, the commands for charging. Okay, you're going to set trigger 1 equals power less than power max, which means your power has to be less than your maximum. Yeah, your power has to be less than your maximum in order to charge. So that means when you reach maximum power, you cannot charge after that until your power is less than your maximum. Set the value to time divided by 5, which means when you start charging, it'll be slow, but the longer you stand there, your charging will speed up. That kind of is fair. So that means if you try to charge while somebody's trying to attack you, you won't get much. You won't be able to find somehow to get some power while they're far away. Okay. You're going to add a change state. Trigger 1 equals power greater than or equal to power max. So if it's greater than or equal to power max, then it changes the state. Okay. Trigger 2 also, you want to set another trigger if the commands do not equal charge or charge 1, which means if you let go of any of these buttons, you'll stop charging and go to this state, 731. Ignore the end shake because those are effects you can add. Skip all that, skip all that. Okay, you want to make another state def. This one's 731. Ignore this comment right here because that's nothing. You're going to set it standing, standing, or if you want it air, veil set, you're not going anywhere. Control 0, you still don't want to go doing nothing yet. Okay, you change the animation to 731, which is your end, which means this is where you're stopping. Okay, so it goes to that one. Then you set a change state directly after that. Set it to trigger 1 equals anim time equals 0, value equals 0, control 1, which means it will let this animation play, and then when it gets to the very end, which is tick 6 right here on mine, as soon as it reaches that, it will revert back to value 0, which is your standing animation, and you'll have control again. So basically, what's happening here, if you want me to put it in very short terms, you go to the charging animation, you're adding power when you're holding down the buttons. If you let go, or if you reach maximum power, you go to this state. Go to 731, and it will revert you back to your standing animation. Hope you enjoy this tutorial. Have fun. I will demonstrate it really quickly. So let's run it in Mugen. 1 second. And we'll go to this one. Okay, start it up. Okay, so here's your charging animation. And lo and behold, there you go. Hope you enjoy the tutorial. Good night.